For the longest time, I was always the odd one out. If you had told me that I'll be running a business today, being client-facing and serving high-income professionals, helping them to live life on their own terms, I would have told you, you wouldn't know what you're talking about. Check. Growing up, I realized that I was way too mature for my age, and hence I did not have many friends. I have an interest in playing chess, and unfortunately I do not like playing Barbie dolls. I'm aware that I'm a bit socially awkward, but I'm not very emotionally affected by it. Ultimately, I feel it's down to mindset. We do not need to limit ourselves. At the end of the day, it's how we want to make it work, on our own terms. Later on in poly, things did not get better. I was still far too mature for my age, and when I was doing class presentations, my class lecturers would often praise me for being a good presenter. But this in turn did me no favors because my peers would view me as a show-off. As a result of that, I couldn't connect with them, and during lunch breaks, they would often go off in a group and I would be left alone. I often find myself in the school library in order to pass time during breaks. This turned out to be a blessing in disguise because over the 3 years in poly, I read a lot of books, and this in turn helped me to build up my knowledge bank. I was the first ever female chess president of my poly chess club, and this was significant to me because the chess club was made up of 90% male. And I wasn't even the strongest chess player, yet I made it to leadership. Back then, the top players of the club were not doing very well in their studies. Somehow I realized that I did not have to compromise. I was excelling in chess and I was also excelling in my studies. At the end of poly, I made it to NTU. What I realized from my socially awkward self is that it's actually a gift, and nothing is out of reach. And that's what I bring to the table today when I work with my clients. One of the clients that stood out was this couple working in corporate that had a very YOLO mindset. They basically spent on anything they feel like, and thus they have very little savings. Owning a home felt like a faraway dream. After working with me for 3 years, they came to this realization that they can actually own a home. And today, they are the proud owners of a beautiful 5-room home, living life on their own terms. Another example that I remembered vividly was this civil servant client of mine who approached me in her 30s. She did not even have a single financial plan done before. She felt she was very behind her peers and she was very concerned, so she wanted to catch up. Today, although she started later than her peers, she's in a much better position than many of them currently. She's on her way towards her retirement goals, which is to retire without compromising her existing lifestyle. What's most amazing is that she has 2 additional income streams to complement her existing income, and that to her is living life on her own terms. Whether is it myself or my clients, I don't believe in the word impossible. When many hairstylists told me that my hair could not be tamed, I refused to take no for an answer. In the end, I found a celebrity stylist who could style my hair however I like it. Being in a chess club with 90% male, the odds were against me. Despite that, I became the first female chess president. In an industry where salespeople are constantly chasing for leads, I'm very proud that I've built a business where high-income professionals look for me because they value my insights and advice. Live a life without compromise, because if we dare to explore the possibilities, we will discover that there are solutions to most roadblocks.